Why is the icon to your Boomtown different than mine?
The icon? This is Boomtown Now. This is Boomtown Now. Is that the one you have?
That one.
Yeah, you're an agent. Are you receiving leads through there?
No, I haven't received anything.
Do you put your leads on there?
Through here.
Where?
Through the computer.
Let's see. So go onto that app. Cool. So basically, this is the app for when you start to receive leads on demand and you're part of the leads team. That's why it's called Boomtown Now, so that the leads instantly go on there and you can contact them automatically. So, but it's all the same thing. It all does the same. It stores your clients, and you get to manage them from there. But all right. Hello, everyone. Today we're going to be talking about how to promote yourself for free on social media. Nowadays, it seems kind of impossible to get good engagement on your post on social media because everything is so, I guess you can say, competitive. And there's a lot, it's a very saturated market nowadays. So what I want you guys to do is think about how you can be different than all the other agents out there. What do you bring to the table that's different from the next agent, and how can you help people with their real estate needs, with investment needs, first-time home buyers, whatever it is. You guys have to figure out something that's going to set you apart from all the other realtors that are out there. And not only that, but how do you present that information to those people that are on social media looking for your type of services? So now I want to begin by explaining how much time I think you guys should be dedicating to social media. I know a lot of people tell me, oh, I don't have time for it. It's just, it takes too much of my time to have time. My time is dedicated to more important things. But if you actually think about it, it doesn't take that much time in order for you to get caught up with everything social media. My recommendations, and we're going to be talking about 3 specific social sites today. We're going to be talking about Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I would like you guys to spend 5 minutes during the day on Twitter, 5 minutes during the day on Facebook, and 5 minutes during the day on Instagram. So it depends on how you guys want to break it down. Do you want to do maybe Facebook in the morning, catch up with everything that happened overnight with families and friends? Twitter maybe midday to see what's trending around the world, any current news, any events going on, and then maybe Instagram at night to see what people, your friends and family have posted the day of. But all in all, it should be around 15 minutes of your 24 hours dedicated to social media, which isn't too much if you know exactly what you're doing. And that's the point of this class. We're going to know exactly how to compose a tweet, how to talk to that special audience on that platform, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and also know what to offer those people in exchange for an engagement. So first of all, let's start with the most common social site that we currently have, which is Facebook. Let's go on to Facebook. So this is my Facebook. We're going to scroll down my news feed, and I want to show you guys the difference between a sponsored post, which is a paid for advertisement, and a organic post. So this one right here by Jason Wardrop. So you see at the bottom where it says sponsored, right below his name,
Mhm.
that means he paid for this to go out. And so this has a specific targeted audience. And in this case, it looks like he's targeting people that are interested in getting leads. As you can see right below the picture, it says live class, how to get your first 2 to 5 leads a day. So because this is a company iPad, it knows that it has real estate information on it. It knows that my interests are also on real estate because I have expressed interest in real estate and searched for things on real estate. So this can be a post, an ad that can also be targeted to yourselves. Now, if you scroll down here, we can tell that this ad is kind of new because it has no likes, no comments, and also no shares. Okay, but I want to keep going forward to see another sponsored post like this one. Agentology, another one for generating leads. This one has 1 like, so it's kind of new as well. The point of having paid ads is so your likes, your shares, and your comments go up, and that way people are more likely to engage with it. So you can kind of tell when an ad is new and when an ad is performing and not performing. So now this is a great example. This is an ad about converting your leads when they go to your website. It says stop sending paid traffic to pages that don't convert. Now, if you see the type of engagement this post is getting, it has 792 engagements, whether that be likes, hearts, ha-has, whatever you want to call it. It has 792, 151 comments, and 82 shares. So obviously this ad is performing well. And you can also tell that it's been going for a while. This amount of likes and shares and comments you're not going to accumulate in 1 or 2 days. This is probably a week or more worth of work. And so now I want to take it over to our agents page to show you kind of similar to what they're doing, except ours is not paid. Ours is organic. So yesterday I tweeted about a migration report, and basically it's showing where people are moving out of and where people are moving into. So this can very well be also a paid for advertisement if I wanted to do a little bit of PR. But you have to be careful with the type of language that you use on different platforms. So for example, the same way you talk to somebody on Facebook isn't going to be the same way you talk to somebody on Twitter. Do you guys know the difference between how people interact on those platforms? You know why?
I'm more familiar with Facebook, Instagram, you know, what is it, LinkedIn,
Yeah.
professionals. But I am struggling when it comes to Twitter.
And why is that?
I'm doing hashtags, but I'm not speaking back to what it is. I'm not doing a call to action
Correct.
to that specific because I don't have an audience as of right now. Where I do have an audience when it comes to my professional platform in Facebook as well as my, my regular platform in both of the Instagram and Facebook.
Okay, so
Social media, but I feel like I need to become more familiar with,
Twitter
the Twitter and
audience.
the purpose of Twitter.
The demographic.
Because I never cared for it
Right.
before.
So the people on Twitter are very special, and we're gonna get to them in a bit. But it's a very I guess it's almost like a niche market. It's what?
It's more millennials.
Yeah, it's very millennial.
Millennials are the ones that are really targeted towards the Twitter.
Yeah, exactly. But the good thing is that if you can target them, then you can kind of grow with them. And in this case, we're talking about real estate, so you can target them maybe thinking about buying a house in the future. And then when they're getting serious, since they've seen your face, know who you are, have read your content, are familiar with you, they're more likely to reach out to you for that business than anybody else that they don't know. Because they've seen you on those sites that in a way for them are trusted. They know people that are there. They've provided valuable information, and so they'll reach out to you. But we'll get to Twitter in a sec. So Facebook, engaging with Facebook. What I want you guys to do when you're creating a post, let's say we're going to create a post here. We're going to post something on the Premium Properties agent page. Remember that video has a lot more engagement than just plain text, right? We as a company, we offer listing videos for you guys where you actually come into the office, you record a short 20 to 30 second intro and outro, and basically it's just explaining who you are, who you work for, which is Premium Properties, and then you proceed to show them the listing, which we then take pictures from MLS or Matterport, and we make a short little slideshow. And at the end, we come back to you and you say, hey, my name is Julian. Thank you for your time, and I hope to hear from you soon. That, 40 or 45-second video can create a lot more engagement than just a picture or a simple link. Basically, what I want you guys to do is create videos about yourself, introducing yourself. And I know at first it can be kind of weird. You might not be used to it. But trust me, when you create these videos and you create them with the right content, whether it be an open house. I know a perfect example of an agent here on our page who did one for an open house. Let me look for it real quick. So Stephanie.
Mm-hmm.
Stephanie's video, she's basically explaining about the open house. She's inviting people to come here. And as you can see, right here on the bottom right-hand corner of that video, she got 323 views and 5 shares. That's amazing. That's really good.
That is great, actually.
So that means that 5 people shared it, and 5 people shared it to all of their friends and family, and then their friends and family saw it who wouldn't have seen it otherwise. We take that and we compare it to, no offense, Ozan, but Ozan posted these couple pictures. Ozan got 8 likes and 2 shares, right? Compared to Stephanie's 323 likes and 5 shares. So the proof is there that you actually do get more engagement with video. And we've tested it out as well as like commercials with the company as compared to pictures and just stuff like that.
So, like I said, I only saw just a little bit of Stephanie's video just the beginning. I knew she had done one.
Mm-hmm.
Was she able to enter the house, or it was just a?
Yeah. So let's go back to the video.
Okay.
Yo, she's actually in the house right now. So that's her taking a stroll through the house.
So
Yeah.
we can do that once we.
I think it was her listing.
That was her listing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, now what if we're doing an open house on a house that's on the market? Can we do that as well?
Yeah, of course.
Because you're inviting them to your open house.
Yep.
So it's like an advertisement for invitation.
And also look at her text. It says, check out the open house, whatever. If you can make it in person.
Great.
Yeah, if you're interested in buying or selling, please contact me. I'm always happy to help. That's a very friendly, very inviting text. I wouldn't necessarily use this on Twitter, but for Facebook it works perfectly. And so she takes you around the house. She even added a little bit of background music. Mm-hmm. So it's great.
She's just using a selfie.
Yep, she's just using her own phone.
I wasn't sure if I was going to be doing something wrong, or so I was like.
No, so we've had a class a couple of weeks last week, I think. Asher taught a class, and we recommend you guys use your phones. Phones have great quality nowadays, so it's not like it'll be pixelated or anything. It'll look good, and it's also for Facebook. It's a little bit more, I guess you can say, personal.
Yeah.
And you want people to feel that, it's not a production. You're not making a commercial or a movie. You're guiding people through this home. You're inviting them to view it. So as far as video go, if you just put the selfie camera and start recording, talk about the property, there she is in the bathroom just talking about the house, and it's perfect. It's really good. So like you can see, it got a lot of engagement. It got a lot of good engagement as well. So hopefully she got something good out of that open house.
She seems experienced at that. It's not the first time she's done that.
I think she's new, like we are.
She's new.
Yeah.
Maybe she's just used to be in front of
Yeah, right, younger than we are too.
Yeah.
Using some kind of
Cause she was.
Well, she did use, she's using her
Yeah,
cell phone, but
I
she
remember.
did use
Yeah.
an editing platform to create that video. Because I
Okay.
used to use that.
Okay,
When I
so
heard
now
the
that's
music, I
where
already knew what she
The
was
Yeah.
using.
editing part is like, I'm just so lost.
Oh, there's so many great little apps that you can use for that. There's one that I use, Ripple.
Mhm.
I use that
Ripple.
one all the time, and it's really cool.
So I'm looking at Stephanie's page right now, and she started May 8th.
Wow.
That's her first post on her page, May 8th. And that video that she posted was last Thursday.
Mhm.
She did one Thursday and she did one Saturday. So she's fairly new, and she's doing great. So
Shows it can be done.
you can't be done, yeah.
Okay.
You can't be shy of the camera. You can't be shy of videos because they create engagement.
Does she have on there how much that house is?
Does she have on there how much
Yeah, I
the
mean, I
house is?
saw the video, but I don't remember if it's on there or not.
Does she give any details about the house?
What in the video? Yes, she talks about the
She
house.
talks and she
No,
shows you.
I'm sorry. I'm saying as far like he's asking about money.
No,
No.
I
It's
don't.
just
I don't
about
see it
what
on
the
here.
features of the house and where
I
it's
wouldn't
located.
either, because I'd want them to be
Yeah.
curious and
Yep.
call me
come,
Exactly.
yeah. Okay.
and
Good.
come and see it.
That
So
makes sense.
I wouldn't.
Yep.
Okay.
I was just curious because, the $300,000 or higher stay on the market a lot longer.
Yeah.
Than the ones below.
Yeah.
I just said it's her listing, so.
I don't know if it's her listing or
I
not.
did an open house Saturday on one that was $470,000.
Mhm.
It's been on the market about 3 months,
Oh wow.
but they understand. They said it's not my listing, but
Mhm.
they understood that the pool of people
Mhm.
drops way down.
Oh,
Of course.
yeah.
Price.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's harder.
Especially in this market nowadays. So
Mhm.
yeah, I agree. But yeah, she doesn't include price, which is good. It raises curiosity so that people can go onto her page. And on here, she has everything set up perfectly. You can send her an email. You can send her a message. And right here, it says she's very responsive to messages, which is good. And already, she has 120 people like her page. So she's doing great. This is a good example of how video and content and the type of words you use on this platform can actually engage your post. And this is organic. She didn't pay for none of this, and 300 and something people saw it. And actually, this is the one she did on Saturday. On the one she did on Thursday, she has 474 views and 4 shares.
So listen to what he said. She only has how many followers?
She has, let's see, on that page, she has people who follow this 119.
119, and she had over 300 views, which is part of the sharing.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I did something different. I had a listing a few months ago at Bella. I took Realtor.com,
Mhm.
which has, if you hit that,
Yeah.
it will come up with all the details.
Correct.
So you'll have all the details. I don't know if it's that, but then I added like things to
Of course. Yeah.
it. So that's sort of like it. I mean,
what kind of detail did you have on
I didn't have a lot of details. I just had, the Realtor.com will give you all the details.
Right.
I didn't really, so they did that work
Yeah.
for me. And then the rest is I just did a little,
the synopsis?
synopsis of what's going on.
Good.
And I sort of used them.
Yeah, of course. You can piggyback off of that.
I
Yeah.
piggyback, and I got quite a few hits on that.
Yeah. That's good. The reason why that performed well is because people trust Realtor.com. So they're
It's-
more willing to click on that link and go check that out.
Yeah, it's owned by the National
Mhm.
Association of Realtors, right?
Right. Yeah, exactly. So it's a trusted source. That's why they.
So we can go on Reels.com and share one of their
Absolutely.
listings to our page.
They make it very
And
easy.
say some little things about it to
Yes.
introduce ourselves to it, so that they would come to us and. Okay, because I thought about that too, and I was like, well, I don't know if I'm crossing the line again.
Nope.
So, okay.
I had this
Alright.
one buyer, just real quick, I had this one buyer that,
Mhm.
I was bringing stuff up for him on MLS.
Yeah.
And then he was like going on Realtor.com and Zillow and all those. And he said, hey, here's one. He texted me, here's the address. And it wasn't showing up on MLS or anything. So it's probably, it's definitely not active.
Right.
I don't see it sold, and I don't see it as expired or pending. And long story short, I ended up just calling the agent up, and he didn't even know what property I was talking about. He goes, what property is that? I told him whichever one it was, and he's like, oh well, I just use it as a marketing for marketing. It's a vacant house, but it's not even for sale. Like it's like a pre-foreclosure or something. Now, is that okay to do that?
I wouldn't do that. Not at all.
That's almost false advertisement right there.
That's misleading. He's not supposed to do that.
So I had to tell the buyer what the deal was. I say, hey man, this house isn't even for sale.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Because if
I wouldn't do
he's
that.
reported, he can get fined.
Yeah, it's easy to do that.
So that's a good point, Al. You should probably double check that the listing that you're sharing on Realtor.com is actually active on the MLS, so you don't get into any sorts of trouble on there like that. But yeah, I've never heard of that happening. But yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Do you recommend hashtags on Facebook?
Hashtags on Facebook are not as effective as it is on Twitter and Instagram. But the one thing, Stephanie did great, but the one thing I would recommend for Stephanie to do is also to put her Boomtown URL on there. She can say, if you are interested in viewing any other properties, check out this website. So then people click on there. Since she got so many views on that video, there's more possibilities of people actually going onto her website and leading traffic to her Boomtown like that. That would be the only suggestion I would have for that. But other than that, it was perfect.
I guess Zillow is our competitor now.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're getting into the real estate business, buying and selling homes. Yeah, it just happened.
Why would you have realtors from this company post things on premium property when it's a closed?
When it's a closed, what do you mean?
Isn't it a closed forum?
Mm-hmm.
So why would Stephanie want to put that on a closed forum that is only for us to view?
So she posted it on here, right?
Right.
Only for us to view. If we click on what she posted, it leads us to her page. We're not on her page. And then from there, anybody can share that.
So she did it so that the realtors
so
can
that we
share
can
it.
see
And share.
and we can share that. I usually like to share or like stuff that I see on there that can help other people, maybe in my sphere of influence, like my friends or family. So she kind of did it to, I guess, raise more awareness.
Okay, so I can share it to I can share it to my page, my friend page,
Correct.
and my business page.
Yes.
Okay.
I was using that more as a learning tool, a learning source versus something to share it to somebody else.
So I guess she just wanted all of us to know that she was hosting an open house. And maybe if we knew of anybody,
right now, just saying.
Yeah, if we knew of anybody who maybe was interested in viewing that property, we would know. Because other than that, we wouldn't know. I mean, it would be posting it on our page for us to know. So yeah, that's why. I want to now move on to Instagram.
Oh, Julie,
Yes.
when you originally posted this,
Mhm.
did you originally post it on this page?
She originally posted on her page.
Her page?
Yes,
Okay.
and then
Business
she
page or-
yes, her
okay,
business
on her
page.
business page.
Okay.
And not only that, but I'm pretty sure she maybe created an event for her open house.
Mhm.
That's also a good way, because then people looking for what to do in that area that weekend maybe can see that, hey, they're having an open house that day. So, but those are just little tips for open houses. And also, it increases your engagement. So let's move on to Instagram. So right now, I'm currently logged into our Instagram page. And so let's take a look at, let's see, this property, I guess. So let's just talk about the composure of a post on Instagram. First, it's the picture, and it's the caption and the hashtags. I like recommending people to use anywhere from 8 to 12 hashtags to get some awareness. And you want to use hashtags that have heavy, I guess you can say, engagement, heavy posting. So for example, if we use, I'm going to click here on the home hashtag. You can see it has 100 million posts on there. So anybody that posts something with the hashtag home will be able to see exactly what that person posted. I want to show you guys an example, so we're going to do one right here, right now. This is our page. If we want to post something, we go to this middle icon where it's a square with the plus on the inside. Click that. I've already set this picture up. Let's say we want to post this, right? So for you guys to find pictures to post, I would recommend either going to Boomtown, the company's Boomtown site, maybe a Matterport scan. You guys can always ask us for pictures. If you guys might need anything to post on Instagram, we'll be free to give you some pictures, maybe even give you a listing that we have here in our office so you can promote that as well. But there's any type of pictures out there. You can edit it, but I like the way this one looks, so I'm not going to. I'm going to click next. And then it's going to ask me for the caption. Let me go to my notes. I had already written a caption on here. I'm just going to copy and paste this. And guys, I would suggest you guys stay consistent with your hashtags, so you're consistently getting into the eyes of the people that are looking for you, right? It's simple when you know what to do. So let's come here, let's paste this. There it is. So I wrote, with a home like this, you can feel like you're on vacation every day, and it's the picture of this house. So when you're about to share this post, I have mine connected to Facebook, so that if I switch this on, it'll automatically post it not only on Instagram, but Facebook as well. So it's called cross-posting. You can post once on 2 different platforms. Because Instagram is owned by Facebook, we're able to do that, as well as Twitter and Tumblr. So I'm not going to do that right now, so we're going to go ahead and share this. And that's our picture. So we use the hashtag home, house, nature, relax, water, new house, mansion, beautiful, Orange County, Florida, Orlando. So we use all of those hashtags, which means we're visible to all the people that are looking for those hashtags. So how do you look for a hashtag? We're going to go to this magnifying glass right here, and we're going to literally just hashtag Orlando. And we're going to click on that first one. It has 12.7 million posts. Right here are the top ones, but we want to go to the most recent ones because we posted our picture not too long ago. And there it is. It's the 4th one down here. There's a caption. And now I want to show you guys that I have no idea who this person is with the hair. But because she has the hashtag Orlando right there, we're able to see that post. This is how you reach more people with no money. This is absolutely free. And then what I want you guys to do is not only hashtag your pictures, but also start interacting with people that have similar hashtags as well. And what do I mean by interacting? I mean liking pictures, commenting pictures, on Facebook, share posts, share pictures. On Twitter, like them, retweet them, whatever it takes to get people's attention, right?
If someone on Instagram, I'm not familiar with Instagram, so I'm just asking.
Yeah.
I'm seeing posts from people that I'm not friends with, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Is that because one of my friends likes it or something? Or what is that?
Where are you seeing it? Are you seeing it here in your?
Just when I go on Instagram and I'm scrolling through, just looking at stuff, and then all of a sudden this will pop up.
See
Okay.
random people that you don't have.
So it could be.
Actually, I know who this person is. I'm just not friends with them. I'm friends with them on Facebook, but just not on Instagram.
Okay.
And it just keeps showing up.
Okay. So you're seeing their posts, or are you seeing their account?
I'm seeing their posts.
Okay.
Like usually whenever she puts a video on, she's a realtor at another place.
Mhm.
She puts a video on, I'll see it. It'll be like a million hashtags on it.
Okay. So that could be one of two reasons. Probably it's here on the Explore page. Are you seeing it here? Or are you seeing it here at the house icon at the bottom?
The house.
You're seeing it at the house.
Well, wait a minute.
Yeah. Because here, this is what's called the Explore page.
Mhm.
And basically, if we click of any on these posts, you can also see that these people have a lot of engagement. This has 11,000 people engaging with that picture. And then it also has 52 comments. The Explore page, kind of what they do is compile a list of pictures and videos that you are probably going to be able to be interested in, whether it's like things that you've liked in the past, friends that it suggests on Facebook, because remember, Instagram and Facebook are one kind of company. So if it knows you have friends on Facebook that you don't have on Instagram, it's going to throw all of these things out there for you. So most of these,
Like whenever I go on you're asking me about where it was at. So when I go on Instagram and you go on there where you start scrolling, that's where I see that.
Okay. Well, most of these on the Explore page have high engagement.
That's the Explore page?
That's the Explore page. The pages on Home, these are all the people that you are friends with or you follow. Nobody else is going to show up on there. So let's say I don't want to see this person's pictures anymore. I click on their account and I click unfollow. And then they'll never show up on there again. But if you're saying you don't have this person as a friend, then that's probably going to be on the Explore page. Because notice, we don't know any of these people. These are just.
I don't have a problem with it being on there. I was just wondering why it was.
Yeah. So probably she's getting high engagement. You said she's using a lot of hashtags, and so a lot of people are viewing it. And you said you're friends with her on Facebook. Instagram probably knows that, so they want you to interact with more people, and they're going to throw her out there.
But does it give you the option to unfollow? If it gives you the option to unfollow, that means you are following that person.
That too, yeah.
Let me look.
Maybe you didn't realize that you had followed, but if you go to that person's page and
I just don't
do
Instagram as much. That's all.
Yeah, I mean sometimes when you link your Facebook account, there's this little setting that you can do to friend all of the people that are on Instagram on your Facebook.
At the bottom it should say unfollow?
On her,
it's up on the profile.
Yeah, on her account. No? So yeah, you're not following that person. So you guys saw how I posted that picture. Also, I suggest you guys have a separate business account for your Instagram, for your real estate post, not on your personal account. The reason that being is because I had an agent who I helped in the past. She had a lot of pictures of her family. She also had a kid, a baby. So you want to separate those two things. You don't want everybody to see all of that stuff, especially if you're using highly engageable hashtags. You're going to want to separate that. So if you don't have an Instagram business account, you can always get with me. We'll create one. It's really simple, and we'll link it with Facebook.
I'm having a hard time actually separating the people that are friending me on Facebook versus them going to my page, my business page.
Yeah.
Instead, they're wanting to friend me versus just following me on my business page. There are people that I don't really care for, but I know that they have engaged with this platform. So
yeah. Okay.
How would you suggest to separate so that Facebook does not show them my personal page? Because it's not an open page.
Right. Your page is not an open page?
Only my business page is.
She doesn't want them to see her personal.
Yeah.
Right. I don't want
That's
to,
tricky.
and I'm having to I actually clean my Facebook so that this way, whatever context is on there, I'm okay with the rest of the world to see it because I saw that was the only way that I
Right.
could get them to my professional page
Right.
with Facebook. But I need to find a way that I don't need to have that happen, and I can't figure that out
So
just
I
yet
would
with
send
Facebook.
that person, you know how you can share on your business page, the share from your business page, it's like share so they can like it. I
Mhm.
mean, it's the only way I could see to do it is send them that link. You know what I mean? That person's name, and it's taxing, you'd have to do it one by one of each person that comes over, you know, that you don't wanna do it. But, cause I had the same thing happen, and I just told people, my page is getting so cluttered, I kinda made it up to like a lie excuse, like, oh, you know, my personal page is so inundated with stuff,
Mhm.
so I'm moving over to my business page, that way they weren't offended, you know what I mean? I'm like, the Facebook, the business page is where it's really gonna be at, when in actuality, I still have my personal page, but that
Correct.
way they weren't offended.
That's a good way
And
to
it
do
worked,
it.
Yeah.
I did it with a few people, and they're like,
I'm gonna
next thing I
try
know,
that.
they liked it, yeah,
Yeah.
I sent them that link, you know
They're
what I mean?
just trying to talk to me in different contexts that I don't really care for.
Yeah.
So, excuse me, Julian,
Yes.
I'm not that familiar with hashtags. So you said when you put like hashtag Orlando,
Mhm.
then
So let me explain to you
Really crazy.
what a hashtag kind of is. A hashtag is almost like, are you familiar with just regular tags?
well,
So, okay, so here, I take this, right? Let's just make pretend this is an Instagram post. It's a pen, right? I'm gonna hashtag this pen. That means if I give it to Sunny, you can look for hashtag pen, and even though she has it, you'll be able to see it. So basically it means that no matter where it is, where it's posted,
In the world.
you can see hashtag pen.
Can you do
So
it?
you
Are
have to do
online?
that dollar-
Are you online?
that number
so do
sign?
A hashtag.
That number
Yeah, we
sign
did hashtag
is
home.
equivalent to a
What is it?
hashtag.
Hashtag, but dogs or something, you know, something huge. You'll see anybody in the world that ever used that hashtag now
So you
is
can
a
do
member
that
of
on
that group.
Instagram too
It's
and
crazy.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Instagram,
Well,
Facebook, and Twitter.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah. But
It's crazy.
if we're getting more technical, it works best on Instagram and Twitter, not so much on Facebook. But yes. So for example, this person, I don't know who she is, right?
She had hashtag home.
She had hashtag home right here. Actually, I think this is a realtor. Spanish, yes. So if we click on this, yep. See right below her name, it says real estate.
Mhm.
So we don't know who this person is, but because she used the hashtag home, we were able to see what she's posting. And that's exactly why you also want to use hashtags.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
It's pretty cool.
thanks.
Isn't it nuts? It's really crazy. It's really interesting. So it's not just a kid like thing trying to be cool. It actually has a purpose behind it. Yeah, it's
Okay.
It's very interesting. It's very powerful.
So hashtag home is the one to use, like hashtag real estate.
Yeah, you can use whichever one you use, but you want to use ones that are getting a lot of engagement and posts and a lot of eyes on there as well. You don't want to use one that doesn't have that much
Like you
engagement.
said earlier, 8 or 12.
8 to
hashtags.
12 hashtags on a post.
What's some other
really?
what's some other stuff you would put on? Other hashtags you would put on home.
You see,
Right there,
all of those
property,
So
Oh, I see.
like
So,
Orlando or
Yeah.
Oviedo or, and, you know, for
New home.
community.
realtor,
Realtor.
real estate,
Okay.
Buyer, seller.
first home,
anything
covered
that's
it all.
dealing with-
house hunting,
House
home for
Yeah.
sale. And if you click on those, let's click on house hunting. That has 900,000 posts on there.
Wow.
Wow.
And then right below that, it also gives you related hashtags that you can use.
Oh my.
Mortgage, home
Oh, wow,
search, homes
okay.
for sale, buy real estate, just listed. So there you go.
Did you look up premium properties already?
Yeah, let's go look premium
I'd be curious
properties.
to see, yeah.
Yeah.
What is supposed to hashtag
Premium properties.
It's got 1661.
Recent.
What are those pictures of the cranes outside?
Hmm.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, Kristen Fee
Oh, turkey.
posted that. Potential buyers.
Oh,
That's what she
hilarious. Turkey, yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, so I know Kristen uses a lot of these hashtags. She does very well with that. And also, we have contests to see, if we use a specific hashtag during the month, and whoever uses that hashtag the most on all platforms, you guys win a prize or whatever. So just be aware for those contests.
Would you suggest videos here as you would?
Videos everywhere.
Yeah,
Everywhere.
I tend to get more
Videos
views
everywhere.
whenever it's a video.
Yeah. So yeah, not only that, but on your page you can also see where it says First Orlando Real Estate. You can link people over to Boomtown and generate traffic that way as well.
Hashtag Boomtown.
Well, I would use your URL, your specific URL, so you get the lead,
Okay.
so it converts over to you. Yeah, it's on your profile, not your picture.
Okay.
All right. That covers Twitter. That covers Instagram. Let's go over to Twitter. So we created here a little dummy account for the purposes of this class. So people want to know what the purpose of Twitter is, right? What do you guys think the purpose of Twitter is? So Facebook is...
They're not very strict on it. They can put anything on it.
Yeah, correct.
I've seen some pretty stuff that would be allowed on Facebook.
Right.
Instagram, I'm sure.
Yeah. Like Sonny said, I guess it's for the millennials, right? But every social media platform kind of has its own job. So for example, Facebook is for families and friends, right? Instagram is also for families and friends, but Instagram can kind of be considered like a modern day photo album, right? Back in the day, carry photo albums. Here it's your Instagram account. YouTube would be the modern day TV. Everything is on YouTube now. YouTube has movies now. They have their own, they have their own production studio and everything. That's what YouTube can be considered as. And so Twitter is kind of considered like the modern day newspaper. Twitter's for news. It's for trending stories, events, anything that's going on currently. That's what Twitter is used for. And so people on Twitter, like Sunny said, are millennials. They want information quick and they want it direct, but they also want to get something out of it. And so I've realized that a couple of tricks that I'm going to show you guys today can be helpful to kind of generate leads, you can say, or drive traffic to Boomtown. Let me first show you the whole way that Twitter is composed. It might be different. Well, I know it's different on Android and iOS. This is an iPad, so it's going to look a little bit different on your iPhone. Up in the top right corner, we can create a tweet. That's what that's for. What's happening? Remember I said this is about news, current events? It's kind of like their thing. What's happening? So I'll show you exactly how to write an engaging post in a sec, but let's go over what else is on here. Down at the bottom, left-hand side of that is a little image picture icon where you can click that, access your photos, and we can add pictures on there. Right below that is the GIF section. So GIFs are very, very popular on Twitter. Are you guys familiar with what GIFs are? GIFs, think of GIFs as like a moving picture. So we're going to click on GIF. Let's just go to the applaud section of GIFs. All of these GIFs, they're kind of like moving pictures. They only last a couple seconds. So if we click on that one, that's basically what a GIF is. It's a loop and it repeats over and over again. Right below that, you have the poll section. This is where you can ask questions and have people vote on whether A or B. You can also have the length of this poll to be a day, 2 days, a week, however long you want this poll to run. So basically, if you guys are asking a question like, are you guys more interested in buying or selling? You can create that into a poll and have people vote depending on there. And maybe if you have a couple people interested in buying, you can contact those people directly as well as the renters. That's what a poll is for. And also you have the location icon. I don't have my location enabled, but if you did, you could put that you're currently here at Premium Properties, or you can check in here. You can also, it's kind of like Facebook where you can check in, but here you can also put a little bit more broad and put Orlando, Florida, where you're at. And location helps you also to target other people within the same area. That's kind of the composition of a tweet, but I want to show you guys a little bit more about the bottom section right here. You see another magnifying glass, you see a bell, you see the little messages icon. So if we click here, we can search on Twitter. We can also see news that's trending. Right here, trends for you. Number one is usually the one that's the most active, the most popular. And if we click that, we can see everything within that trend. And at the top, you can sort it from top, latest, people, photos, videos, broadcast, whatever it is. So this is kind of Brenda going off of that. This is kind of almost like a hashtag, except this puts it in a trending setting, and everything in that trend is all in one place. So if we go to Wednesday Wisdom, which is number 4 right now, hashtag Wednesday Wisdom. Let's go to latest. And you can see everything that currently has the Wednesday Wisdom hashtag on there. So apparently it's Happy World Otter Day.
Okay.
And they have a couple hashtags here as well as a GIF. So if we play that GIF, if it loads, it should move anytime soon. This is called multimedia. So people...
Yeah, but how do you get Premium Properties on your Twitter? I haven't done that.
What do you mean, how do you get Premium Properties on your Twitter?
So will she do hashtag Premium Properties?
Yeah.
That's how you get it on there. Hashtag.
Yeah, I'll show you in a sec how we can add hashtags. But I'm showing you other tweets and other trends that people are doing too.
My question.
Yeah.
Like you have the GIF.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Say like we do a video of of an open house.
Yeah.
We can post it on Twitter as well.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do that. So basically, these are the same thing as hashtags on Instagram. You have hashtag all of these in one tweet. I wouldn't recommend putting all of this on there. It just looks sloppy. There's more hashtags than there is actual content. So I wouldn't recommend you doing that. But this works the same way. Let's just say we want to click on this hashtag that says picture of the day. We click that and we see everybody that has hashtagged picture of the day. So all of these pictures come out. And it's almost like Instagram, where you don't even know these people, but you can still see what they have posted. Now, a good way that I've seen engagement off of this is by adding an offer. So what's an offer? An offer is something that you guys can give in exchange for something else. So for example, I know an agent who is very successful offering market reports in Orlando. So they said, let's create a tweet. So you notice that my language here versus on Facebook is completely different. The thing about Twitter is that it limits you to a certain amount of characters, so you can't write long posts. You have to keep it very short and precise. In this case, I wrote a tweet that says, wondering what the real estate market is looking like? Check out this link for more information. You would then proceed to put in your Boomtown website.
I got a question about Boomtown.
Yeah.
You were talking about that earlier about, I think you were talking to Sonny about getting leads.
Mhm.
Mine says my leads are paused.
Yeah. That's
Yours too?
that. It says that because you aren't part of the leads team. That means that the company is not providing leads for you.
Then why not?
Yep.
Because you need to sell
What do you have to
free
do
and
to
you have to take the
Get
lead
leads
off.
from.
You have to take the 3 courses, the 3 online courses, classes, and you also have to have completed, I believe, 3 sales within the last year. Doesn't matter if it's with premium properties or not. We just need 3 under the belt, and be in good standing with the MLS, which means you have paid all your dues and everything, and you're all good to go. And so if you want, you can do that, and we can put you on the waiting list. Basically, what we're going to start doing now is that whoever's not interested in being on that list currently, we'll swap them out for the next one on the list, and we'll just keep doing that so that everybody gets a fair chance of being on that list. So.
Okay, so if we're not on Boomtown, we can still add our link to our Instagram or Facebook page.
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
I would suggest putting your Boomtown link everywhere.
Even though we're not.
No, you're not getting links from the company,
but you are creating my own.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You are generating your own leads.
Okay.
Which the leads that they give you, you have to pay anyway, a higher percentage.
Oh, okay. So
Yours is better. So use that as like your.
What's the advantage of giving them that
base.
instead of like your like my name, PremiumOrlandoProperties.com? What would be the advantage to giving them the Boomtown? I don't know much about it,
So Boomtown is your name. PremiumOrlandoProperties.
Right. Oh, that is what it is.
That is what it is.
And,
I haven't really messed with it that
explain
much.
it
The
again.
advantage is that Boomtown has a lead converter for you. Boomtown will generate their emails, their phone number, their name and last name, and put it all very organized for you. It's a CRM, so that's what it does, so that you can then contact those people.
Okay.
That's why you want Boomtown everywhere, as many places as
we don't pay for
possible.
that part. It's just the leads that we would be paying for.
Correct.
if we
Everybody,
decided to.
once everybody joins the company, everybody's provided with the Boomtown,
Yeah.
login or account for free. Now, if you want to get leads from the company, that's, you got to go through a certain path to get that. But you can also always provide your own leads by marketing that website.
Okay.
I remember, this wasn't too long ago, when I got a lead, and then when I went to the transaction, I think I had to pay, because I got it from the site,
Mm-hmm.
I had to pay like 25%.
Was it a company lead?
Yeah. They got it off the
Yeah,
Well,
so
that's
if it's a company
I
lead,
think it was, yeah,
it's a
That's
higher
why.
percentage.
But
25%.
to his point, if you're putting out, your name your own Boomtown, and you get a lead coming in that
Oh,
way
yeah.
because you're advertising it, then you're not going to
Yeah.
get charged that fee.
Yeah.
But if they're providing that for you, then you're going to be charged
Yeah.
that fee, which would make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're very fair about
So
it.
the 25% is from your commission or not the whole commission? So
It took, well, whatever the split,
whatever your split
whatever
is,
your
I mean, it
split
takes 25% of
is.
your split.
Yeah, I think whatever the split is between me and John or you and John, I think it's 25%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But the
that,
funny part about it was, the person I sold to gave me a personal lead. So I got two out of one,
there it is.
That's
which I
awesome.
didn't have to pay.
Exactly.
Paid up for it.
Yeah.
So yeah. So if you want to know exactly what that split is or whatever, just ask John or somebody that knows. I'm not too sure with that, but yeah, it might have changed, it might have not.
Sounds like it's the same as the mentor thing.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Mentor is like 25%.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Yeah.
So you can always also add a picture. Let's just use that same picture to the tweet. Then you can add the location. We can add Orlando Premium Properties. And so now this has a link to my Boomtown. It has a picture. What's missing? Hashtags. So what hashtag do you guys want to use for this?
Hashtag luxury home.
Luxury home.
All right. That's good.
There it is.
Still need to put premium properties.
Premium Properties. Mm-hmm. What other ones?
Retirement home.
Vacation.
Yeah, vacation, yeah.
Vacation?
Because a retirement home, I don't know if I want to retire quick that much home. I think I want some smaller.
Okay. What about real estate?
Real estate.
Oh, yeah. And then realtor, like you said.
But there's only so many characters that you can use.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah, right here at the bottom, when this circle turns completely blue, that means you're out of characters.
Really?
Yeah. And I mean, it'll show you, so if you want, let me just write stuff. It's going to turn blue. Oops, I just deleted all of that.
So it won't stop you, it
So-
just turns blue and then you realize.
Yeah, it'll go red once you've surpassed. They recently updated, so you get a lot more characters. Before it was, I believe, 140, which isn't a lot, and I think they doubled it. So I'm still going, and it looks like a lot. So it'll tell you.
Hashtag forever.
Yeah, it's gone.
See, there's 18. Now there's a countdown, and then when you surpass it, it turns red. So do you
Okay,
see-
it turns red up there.
You see the top right corner where it says tweet?
Yeah.
I can't click on that anymore because I've surpassed my characters.
So you gotta delete those.
So I have to delete these, and then tweet turns blue,
Okay.
and then you're able to tweet that.
Gotcha.
So let's go back to this.
I still don't know.
Okay. I got this situation. At least now I know what I'm about to do is not good.
You get hooked.
Huh?
You get hooked.
Yes, because I like beautiful homes, so I'm about to go and video all homes.
No, I'm planning on it, but it's basically, I do have an account, but I haven't done anything with it. I got most of my space for it.
All right. So we got a couple hashtags on there. So now let's go ahead and tweet this. So that's how it's going to look on the timeline. That's what this is called. This is called the timeline, or TL for short. So if this was an active Boomtown lead, anybody that would search up premium properties, the latest, that's me. I just tweeted that. So let's say I'm just looking through here. I run into this. Oh, look at that. Yes, I do want to know what the real estate market is looking like. Click on that, and then it would lead them to your Boomtown. Obviously, this is not a real one, so. So that's the composition of a tweet. Also, the reason I want you guys to be constantly checking on Twitter is because of this right here, the trends, the moments, the events that it has for you. These could be great conversation starters if you guys aren't caught up with the news. Just click here. Man unexpectedly becomes cat dad to 4 kittens. So Twitter's good to stay current and up to date. Not only that, but notice that the tweet that I have offers something, which is like a real estate market analysis, I guess you can say. It has the link, has hashtags, and a picture. Those are all the things that you need to create some engagement. And let's say, I like this Bell property, Castle Hill. You can always just heart that. They'll get a notification that they liked it. And you can also retweet things. Are you guys familiar with how retweets work? Basically, what a retweet is it's a tweet that's not yours, but you can put it on your timeline by simply hitting that right there and clicking retweet.
Uh-oh, do it again.
So let me undo it. It's going to be right here next to the heart. That's the retweet icon. So if we click that, we can retweet it. And so now basically what it did is that it put it under our account as if we had retweeted it. So in order to see that, let's go back to our home page, our profile. And there it is. This is my account. And it's on there. I've literally done, this is a demo. This is a demo account. I've literally haven't even done anything to it. And it says I have 5 followers. So, and I've posted a few things. This is a good one. Posted this at the beginning of the year. Hey, did you know Florida's real estate industry is at an all-time high? It's never been a better time to buy or sell. If you're interested in Florida's growth, learn more here. And then I have a link to Boomtown. And then a GIF. I don't know why the GIFs aren't playing, but usually they play. Yeah. So yes, I hope you guys got some value out of this and how to actually be exposed to people that.
Yeah, you made me feel a lot better about
Good.
not having to
Pay for ads?
no, get
Oh.
chased out of the neighborhood.
Oh yeah, no. No one's gonna do that.
Like, why is this black girl in this house?
So one last thing that I want to add to the tweet composition. When you go to a tweet, so here we see the tweet, but we're actually this is our timeline. We're actually gonna go on here, click on the tweet. At the bottom it says view tweet activity. I can click that and I can see how many people saw it, how many people interacted with it as well. So 33 people saw this on their Twitter, 4 people clicked on it, and then I had 4 people interact with it. View all engagements.
Now, when they say interact, what do you mean?
So right here it says the times people viewed the details about this tweet. So what I just did, which was click on the actual tweet, was view the detail. So let's go back here to our timeline. See, Sprite tweeted something, but now I want to view the detail of the tweet, so I'm going to click on it, and it takes me to that tweet. And this is me just viewing the details of it.
Okay.
So see, even Sprite has a couple hashtags in there. Refreshing, ice, cold, one Sprite. So kind of what I just did can show you guys what's working and what's not working, depending on your engagement. This one only had 28 impressions, which means it's how many times people saw it on Twitter. It had no engagement. And I think I did this because I wanted to show the contrast between a picture and a video, a GIF, a media, and no media. So that's why. So see, I just tweeted this when we started the Twitter section, and I have 13 impressions, which means 13 people have seen this so far on Twitter, and I've had 2 people engage with it. I've had 1 URL click, and this is a dummy link, which means it leads them nowhere, and 1 hashtag click.
You should have put the
I wish I had a Boomtown, right? So in 5 minutes and 10 minutes, I had already someone go on to my Boomtown, if it were real.
Julian.
Yeah.
Like on Twitter, where would you put the Boomtown link? How do you get those connected?
So you can't actually connect it,
Okay.
but you can showcase it on there. So let's go. Are you following along here?
Well, no. I can't.
Let's
I
see.
can't get past this.
You're going to want to put it on your account. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I just now got to following Matt.
Okay, so you're following us.
Yeah.
But what you want to do is put your link on your account so people can see it.
Yeah, but how do you do that?
So I'll show you. Let's actually, I'll do it here first so that
Okay.
everybody can see, and then
Okay,
I'll
cool.
do it here for you, all
Okay,
right?
cool.
So if we're going to add a link to our account, we got to click on the account icon, which is on the top right corner. That pulls up my account information. Then I'm going to click on profile. And then I can click on edit profile, which it's that one right there. This one that I have underlined. And then on website, second to last, You can put your Boomtown website.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Premium Orlando Properties. .com. And then in the top right corner, you save it, and then it should come up right here. No, it's kind of blurry, but that's what it is. See it a little better. See, Brenda?
Yeah.
So now anytime someone goes onto your account,
Okay,
and
let
you
me see
guide
if I-
them.
how do I get back to that?
So go right here to this icon,
Oh, okay.
click on that, which is you, profile,
Oh,
click on
okay.
profile. Mm-hmm. And then
Yeah, I just put that in.
Yeah.
I just put it in.
Perfect. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then how do I put the Boomtown?
That is a Boomtown.
That is.
What do you mean?
So when I click on this,
Yeah.
it should take me over to your Boomtown website, which it does. There it is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Of course. So yeah.
Julian has all the answers.
What's the Twitter page name for here, for Premium?
Brenda, you had it open just now. Do you know? I think it's. Let's see. I can look for it right now.
And what was the question again?
What is the name of the Twitter?
I think it's Premium Prop RES.
I got it.
Oh, is this it?
Premium Prop?
Yeah, Premium Prop PROP, and then RES.
Okay.
So, as you can see, our first tweet right there is about the company and why it's good to work for Premium Properties. So we have a quick video. But then we also have a lot of pictures, a lot of links. Memorial Day. Properties. So yeah. We've grown our following pretty good in the last couple months. Do you guys have any other questions? Anybody in the chat? We had a couple people chat.
Those Twitter pictures, are we able to, I guess, get those as well? Or they're on the,
I gotta take off, Julian, thanks.
Sure, anytime. So I have a. What happened, Paula? What was your question?
those pictures that we just saw on Twitter, how can we add our link to those and they can follow us like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And on Instagram.
Correct.
I don't think I had this set up right. What do I do? Go to home. That's my old Watson Realty picture. I don't know what that one is.
Let's see. Brenda Straub. You want to change that one?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
How do I put my premium
Let's go to
property?
edit profile, and then you could change the profile photo.
Oh, okay. How do I get the premium property picture?
The one that we have on file?
Yeah.
Do you have it saved? Yeah, that works too.
No, that's what me and my daughter.
Let's see this one maybe. Choose from library. Do you have it maybe saved somewhere there?
Yeah,
So I have a question here from Chandra. She asked it a while ago. How do you know which hashtags to use? You're going to want to use relevant hashtags to the picture. So also people that you're targeting. If you're targeting first-time home buyers, go ahead and use hashtag first-time home buyer. If you're targeting investors, maybe investment property. If you're targeting people in Brazil, hashtag Brazil. You can use all of
I
that.
didn't even think about that.
Yep.
I didn't
Out
either.
of the country.
People out of the country.
Okay.
I didn't even know what a hashtag
So,
was.
in order for you guys to know which
Yeah,
hashtags to use,
I don't use
just
that.
think about what you're trying to,
Oh, I wanna
what
use all
message
of
you're trying to
stuff.
get across,
That's right.
and
I'm glad we have
figure out
Julie.
hashtags from there.
I got trouble too.
Got it.
So if that's all, I want to thank you guys for your time. Thank
Well,
you for
thank
being here. I hope
you.
you guys learned something.
Thank you very
I'm
much.
sorry
of course.
about
Thank
the
you so much.
Boomtown
course.
class. Is that Boomtown
Yeah.
class on YouTube or anything?
Yeah, all of our classes are recorded and then posted on YouTube. for
Because
you guys to
I
see.
was at the dentist when I saw it. I was ready to jump out of the chair. And come on over, you know.
Well, that's
And
great,
also
'cause
everybody in the
that's
live webinar. Thank you for staying here with us. And if you have any questions, please feel free to email us at support@premiumagents.net, and we'll be sure to get all those questions answered for you. If you need any help setting up social media accounts, go ahead and request those through the marketing store.
Okay.
So that we can get in touch with you, maybe set up a day for you to come into the office and meet up with me one-on-one so we can get that optimized and ready to start generating leads for you guys. Other than that, thank you, and I hope you have a great day.